Hey everyone, I'm Jim with ClearSpecs Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jabra Elite 3 wireless earbuds. These buds come in at a reasonable price of $79.99. Some of the features mentioned on the box are 4-mic call technology, noise isolating design, hear-through technology, and mono mode with either bud. It says you can get up to 7 hours of battery life or up to 28 hours with the case, and it does come with fast charge. These buds have an IP rating of IP55, which is protection against dust and water. However, they should not be submerged, and you can register them for a 2-year warranty. And by the way, we'll be putting that IP rating to the test later on in this video. Here at the bottom, we have a feature for Spotify playback, Alexa, Google, Fast Pair, and last but not least, if your phone is compatible with Qualcomm aptX, then that option is definitely there for you. But from what I found, that option is only available to Android users at this time. So opening up the box, we have the tip replacement for the buds and your USB-C charging cable. And finally, we have the case that houses the buds. Right out of the box, the case does feel a little flimsy, but I suppose it's some form of protection for your buds. We actually have the buds themselves, which feel light and compact. Looking further into the box, we have a safety information guide and info on your warranty. Now let's set these buds up by downloading the Jabra Sound Plus app. First, it asks you to allow access to your Bluetooth through the app. Next, select your headset and follow the prompts, and your buds should be connected and ready to rock. In the app, we have 6 different sound modes: neutral, bass boost, smooth, speech, treble boost, and energize. We also have a toggle switch for hear through, which allows surrounding sounds to get picked up by the microphones and get transmitted through your speakers into your buds. I'll personally be using this feature as I ride my bike pretty frequently, and I'd like to know if an emergency vehicle is passing by or someone's just laying on the horn for me to get the hell out of the way. So I think the most important thing with any headphone is the fit in the ear. So I'm gonna try these on for size and kind of see what the Fitment's like. So as soon as you put them in, you get like a little ring kind of letting you know that they're on. They don't really stick out. I do have the 65Ts Elite Actives, and they definitely stick out more than this. These are almost flush to the ear. They actually fit really good with the tips that it came with. So I don't think I'm going to be switching the tips out for any of the other ones. I think I'm just gonna kind of run them how they came. All right, everyone, so we've come to the testing portion of the video. As you can tell, I ditched the specs for this part. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just test these out, how they feel in the ear while I'm running. As I mentioned before earlier in the video, I do have the Elite Active 65Ts, and I don't really wear those as often because I feel like the bud is actually going to fall out, and I've changed out the different ear tips. So I'm just going to put these on and kind of just see what they feel like in the ear while I'm running and give you guys my feedback, and as well kind of check out the sound quality as well. Okay, so here we go. So far, starting out, they don't feel too bad. They don't feel like they're gonna fall out like my other ones do. So far, so good. Sound quality, it's pretty good. I mean, as far as the bass goes, I can hear the bass, but I don't really feel it, if that makes any sense. But then again, I don't know if you really want to feel bass beating that far down in your ear, but if you do, I don't think these are the ones. But the audio quality, like the vocals, are really clear. Guess that would be our mids. They feel really clear. Can definitely hear everything that's being said for the most part. Instrumentals sound great too, you can really hear.
The instrumental's coming through. And I am out of shape. That's why I'm sucking wind. But doing it for the reviews. And again, obviously I haven't ran a long distance, but so far they feel pretty solid as far as fitment is concerned. And these are just the buds that they came with, the tips that they came with.
All right, everyone, so we just did the call test, and my wife called and I asked her about the sound quality. So from 0 to 10, she said when I'm cycling, she rated it about a 3. She said all she could hear was wind and she could barely hear me. But this is mainly what I'm going to be using these headphones for. I don't usually use them for commuting or when I go places. If anyone calls, I usually just pulled out my handset and answer the call and then hang it up. So as far as being still though, she did say that it was pretty clear, about an 8/10. So that's a pretty good rating, I think. She said it was crystal clear as long as I wasn't moving. She said there was some wind, but she could definitely hear me when I was still. Even when I was coasting a little bit, she said she could still hear the wind, but I was still pretty clear. You have the hear through feature on, and that allows the external mics to pick up noise around you and put it through your headphones so you can hear things that are going on the outside. I can hear when cars are coming. You know how you just kind of can hear them. I can hear them to give me enough time to kind of look back and get as far out of the way as possible. The only negative is when I pick up speed, the only thing I hear in my headphones is wind, which I guess that's okay, but you can barely hear the music. So that's kind of a downer. But when you turn it off, I mean, all you hear is the music. So I guess it's not too bad of a feature, but I guess it does what it's supposed to do. It's just, I guess that has more of a priority over the background music to allow you to kind of know what's going on outside since you have these in your ear. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, these buds are IP55 rated. I did work up a little sweat while I was doing some of the testing earlier, but as you can see, some of the sweat has already pretty much disappeared. It is cooling down in Texas. It's fall already here. The humidity is normally through the roof and I'm drenched in sweat, but thankfully it's a lot cooler out. So I figured I'd give you guys a little simulation because I'm actually a profuse sweater. So I thought I'd give you guys a little extra testing simulation by pouring this water over my head and just kind of see. You're not supposed. God damn. They're still working. As far as my overall impressions, do I think you should buy them? Sure, I think they're great buds, especially for the price point. At $79.99, I don't really think you can beat it, especially if it's just gonna be a gym headphone or an everyday commuter headphone. I don't really think you can beat it. So I'm gonna keep using these for the gym and for my bike rides. If you're looking for superior sound quality, I don't think these are gonna be the buds for you. But as I said, as an everyday commuter or gym headphone, I think they're great. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my review. If you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. All right, we get it. The testing's over.